Hi guys, welcome back to Charmaine's Kitchen. A pleasant good evening to each and every one of you. If you're visiting my channel for the first time, I would like to welcome you to my channel. It is freezing cold here. Tonight I have a very simple and delicious recipe to share with you guys, so please stick around and let's get cooking. With all this ripe plantain that I have, I'm gonna make a plantain lasagna today. So let's get started with the plantains. And the ripe plantains are so easy to peel. One cut from top to the bottom, and it comes right off like that. For this recipe, we're gonna fry these plantain in long length like this because it's easier to fry and easier to put together for the lasagna. So let me continue peeling up the rest of the plantains and slice them up, and we will make this plantain lasagna together. I just finished slicing up the plantain, nice and long. It's gonna be easier to fry like this. And my sous chef, hubby, is helping me to fry them. So this is his job. In the meantime, I'm gonna start cutting up some ingredients to add to our lasagna. Here I have most of the ingredients I'm using to prepare the ground meat. I have 1 carrot, I have to grate it. I have half of a white onion, some garlic, thyme, fresh cilantro, some bell peppers, and some green peas. All the measurements and ingredients will be listed in the description box below. So I have all my seasoning prepped, and these are what I'm going to be adding to the ground meat. I love the look of fresh seasoning when it's just chopped up finely. Every color have its own nutrients, and I love to see colors in my food. So hubby was just cooking the ground meat for a little. This is some lean ground beef I'm using. You can also use any ground meat of your choice. For all my vegetarian friends, you can substitute the meat for some tofu, some chunks, some cauliflower, or even some mushroom will work as a good substitute for this. I'm gonna go in with some black pepper. We're gonna add some salt. Mix. We'll go in with our garlic. Thyme. Some paprika for some heat and color. And I'm gonna add my onions now and leave the meat to cook for about 2 to 3 minutes with all the ingredients I just added before we add any other ingredient. So now we're gonna add our frozen green peas, and this is gonna spring up some water, and that will help to cook our meat and soften it up a little. So our meat is cooking up nicely. I added 1 cup of water to help the meat to cook nice and soft. And now I'm going to be adding my peppers and this will add a sweetness to the meat. We're gonna mix this in. So our ground meat is looking lovely. I'm gonna add my carrots now, right to the end. I'm gonna give this a mix, and my pan is filling up. And then I will add my chopped cilantro, and I'm just gonna mix that in, and then turn the stove off and start putting our plantain lasagna together. Here I have everything to put the lasagna together. I have my ground meat. I have our fried ripe plantain. In this bowl here, I have 3 eggs beaten with 1/4 cup of milk to bind everything together. Because I'm using plantain, I'm not gonna put tomato sauce. I'm making it a little bit different because I like how the flavor of eggs and plantain goes together. So I'm lightly brushing the bottom of the baking dish with some oil. We're gonna put the plantain on the bottom. So there's so many ways for us to prepare plantains that we can never get tired of eating plantain. If you never had it this way before, please give it a try. It is very tasty and delicious. So we're gonna put a layer of the ground meat. And we want to make sure that the meat is covering the plantain. And trust me, both kids and adults really enjoy this meal if you're a plantain lover like I am. So I think we covered everything on the bottom. And now we're gonna go one more layer of plantain, but before we do so, we're gonna add the binder, which is the egg and milk. And this is gonna keep everything together. You wanna make sure that it's covering all sides. Okay. And then you can also add some cheese, but I'm gonna leave the cheese out. So now I'm gonna go from bottom up. And leave in the comment and let me know what you think about this delicious plantain lasagna. Then you can always patch the parts that are showing there. And then one more layer of the ground meat. And I will continue this process until all the plantain is finished. So here is my beautiful plantain lasagna. I'm gonna finish it off with the plantain on top, and I'm just gonna add the egg mixture that's left so everything can bind and stay formed together. The meat is cooked, the plantain is cooked, just for the egg to form up, and this will be ready in no time at all. My oven is going at 350 degrees, and it just told me that it's ready. Putting it in the oven covered so all the steam can just cook the eggs quickly. So the lasagna is finished after no time at all. I top it off with a sprinkle of cheese on the top. I'm gonna let it cool down a bit before I cut into this delicious looking plantain lasagna. Now it's time for us to cut our beautiful plantain lasagna. I'm gonna start from this end here, and look how nice this knife is going through. So here is my beautiful plantain lasagna, layers of flavor. There is so much you can do with plantain, and tonight I'm gonna really enjoy this. Instead of the pasta, I have the ripe plantain, and it is full of flavor. So let me dig in and reveal the taste for you guys. Hope you will try this recipe because it is lasagna with a beautiful twist. So look at that. So here is my delicious plantain lasagna, and it looks so perfect. I don't even want to cut in, but I have to taste this for my viewers. So to all my viewers and all my subscribers, the first mouthful goes to you. I took a real big mouthful, but it's so delicious. The flavor from the ground meat combined with the sweetness from the ripe plantain is just a perfect combination. And if you're not a big pasta fan, trust me, you will love the ripe plantain lasagna. I have to take another piece. It is so good. So if you like this recipe, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed yet, I hope you'll consider subscribing soon. Until then, I want to say love you guys. Thank you for your support and encouragement towards my channel. Stay blessed, stay safe. Bye for now.